The religious and spiritual paths are filled with stories and personifications of love, compassion and devotion. In Zen, Kanzeon is there to always help. In Tibetan Buddhism, Avalokitesvara, the Lord who looks down. In China and Eastern Asia, Kuan Yin, she who observes the cries of the world. In Judaism, Abraham, Job, Isaiah, and many others who stand witness to God's great love for humanity. In Sufi mysticism, the relationship to the beloved is overwhelming, to emphasize the single focus of divine love. In Islam, the Prophet. In Christianity, the Christ heart, and so on. This is epitomized in the devotional love of the gopis in their play with Krishna, and in the story of Krishna and Uddhava. Uddhava was a close devotee, a dear friend, and a counselor to Krishna. Krishna himself taught him yoga and bhakti. One day, Uddhava told Krishna of his frustration, that in spite of his great study of yoga, the Vedas, the Upanishads and the Sutras, still he had not been granted the title Maharishi, which means great teacher. Krishna listened carefully to Uddhava, then suggested he travel to Vrindavan to teach the gopis. Uddhava felt very pleased and proud that he was so trusted by Krishna. It obviously meant Krishna considered him a highly knowledgeable teacher. And so he set off for Vrindavan. The gopis happily received him. They all gathered around as he began to teach the group, expounding the wisdom of the Vedas. O gopis, you are attached to Krishna. Why do you not focus on his divine nature and on the Godhead? You should study the scriptures, the Vedas, the Upanishads, to understand the nature of Krishna. Without pursuing knowledge, what is the point of your life? Uddhava taught. And the gopis all listened to him with full attention. One gopi spoke up. O Uddhava, Krishna dwells in my mind. My whole wealth is Krishna. All that I have is Krishna. And every cell of my body is filled with Krishna. If Krishna represents the supreme Godhead, he has taken over every inch of myself. Tell me, O wise Uddhava, where should I put this knowledge? And another gopi said, each moment makes me take a side. If I always take the side of truth and love, I gain insight. Each insight awakens me from the illusion and takes me a step closer to the supreme awakening. And Uddhava was humbled. He bowed deeply to the gopis and left. On his way back, he noticed a totally new world. In the same place he has passed through when he came. An eternal, peaceful world where everything seemed beautiful. Uddhava sensed a great transformation within him. He sang to himself. He offered a lift to a sick man. He stood in wonder at the sunset in the western sky. When he returned to Krishna, he asked, Oh my Lord, I am not interested in any title. Why did you send me to teach the gopis? You knew all along how they feel and how they relate to you. No one can teach them. They not only know about your being, they are filled with you. And Krishna replied, Uddhava, that is what was missing in your knowledge. Love is as important as knowledge. Devotion is a part of the divine. There is no separate need for liberation. Your journey is complete. You have arrived. I give you the responsibility of writing down my teaching in simple language for all those who do not have the luxury of spending their life trying to be Maharishis. You will share the gems of your knowledge with others, and for this great contribution to humanity, you shall be known as Maharishi.